It is time for another adventure. What's up? Welcome to my first Maul Shadow Lord preparation book review. This one will be Maul Lockdown. So yeah, Maul Lockdown, where to begin? So first I'm gonna start with my rating of Maul Lockdown. I give it a 10 out of 10. I loved Maul Lockdown. I was into it from beginning to end. Like, it is a really gritty book and I love it, and like the lore that they put into it with like Maul and Palpatine and Plagueis, even the Plagueis parts of the book. Loved them. And like how Maul was helping Palpatine against Plagueis, like how they were working against Plagueis. That was pretty cool. The Prison of Cog Hive 7, I really like how they explored that, how they like fully explored it, and like the prison, like what it is, and like the characters. Like Zero was great. Like I was like pretty shocked with the revelation that he's Dakari Blur, Dakari Blur, the brother of the Warden Siddiqui Blur. And like those I was very shocked when he died. And like Iram Radic, like the mystery of him, I was really into that. And like when he finally appeared in the book, that was great. And when he died, I was like, wow, they killed him off. And his species, I think his species is a Chiss. They pretty much confirmed it through the description of what he looks like. And then Artigan tracks and Eogan tracks. Artigan and Eogan, I loved. Like they're they were pretty much like almost main characters, kind of. And like Maul's like how Maul used a code name, how he like couldn't reveal his true identity. That was pretty cool. And Vestos Slifer, the banking clan person, I really liked how they like use the politics in this, how the politics are connected to the prequels, like basically the politics that we get in the prequels. That was pretty cool. Vestos Slifer, how he like worked with Maul, that was a pretty cool part of the book, had me laughing a few times. And how he worked for Plagueis, that was pretty cool. Yeah, so it's like all kind of connected, and how Plagueis like really knew what was going on, but pretended not to know every time he was talking with Palpatine. That was pretty cool. And then the two gangs, I really like the inner like workings, the politics of the gangs. And like Nailhead was pretty cool. Like the Bone Kings and the Gravity Massive, the two gangs were pretty cool, and how Maul basically became the leader of the two gangs. That was pretty cool. And also the Hutts. I really like how the Hutts are used, like Jabba. Like, I loved how Jabba was used, and like how like he had spies, which were the guards of Cog Hive 7. That was pretty cool. And I really like how like we get like dive into the guards. Like that was pretty cool. And then the Bando Gora was great. Like I really liked their connection to Iram Radic, how like Kamari Vosa, a former Jedi, she was a pretty cool character. Like her fight against Maul at the end of the book was like the best scene of the book. That fight was like the best fight in the book. And like how she was a former Jedi, and how she was an apprentice to Dooku. That was pretty cool. Like I loved that. Yeah. But like in this book here, Maul Lockdown, when I was reading it, I was kind of thinking, we need a Darth Maul game. Like, imagine a Darth Maul game. Like in the same style as like the Jedi games by EA. Like a Darth Maul game would be great. Like we can get like, it can basically be Maul Lockdown, but instead of Cog Hive 7, we can go to Narkina 5. And we can still get Iram Radic, have him be a Chiss. We can have the Bando Gora and Kamari Vosa. That would be pretty cool. And but the entire game doesn't need to be just in the prison. We can also get like tons of other planets. Like maybe Maul, it can just be like, it can go through Maul's entire life. Like, well, not his entire life, just like his entire training. We can see Maul and Palpatine going to Malachor. We can see Maul on Narkina 5, Iram Radic, Kamari Vosa, the Bando Gora, and we can see that, like, Kamari Vosa becoming like a main character, kind of. That would be pretty cool. And like we can get some Plagueis appearances, a ton of Palpatine. We can get like Zero still. We can get Siddiqui Blur as like the one in charge of Narkina 5, but then see how she like gets like how like Narkina 5 changes over time, like kind of like so we get like an Andor location in the Darth Maul game. Like that would be pretty cool. And the Darth Maul game can be as gritty as Andor, but like with the Force. And like that would be pretty cool. And like we can see like Maul working with the Trade Federation, like a Darth Maul game. I would love a Darth Maul game. But yeah, Maul Lockdown, great book, highly recommend it. And yeah, my next 2 book reviews before about related to Darth Maul for Maul Shadow Lord will be Darth Maul Shadowhunter and Son of Dathomir, which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited to read Darth Maul Shadowhunter and do a book review of that, and Son of Dathomir. Son of Dathomir is the book that I'm most excited to read because it's like Clone Wars and like, yeah. But yeah, that will be the end of my Maul Lockdown book review. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And like besides like for Maul Shadow Lord preparation, like towards the end of the year before Ahsoka Season 2 comes out, I'm gonna do book reviews of the Thrawn trilogy, the canon Thrawn trilogy, like Thrawn Alliances, and Thrawn Treason, which I'm really excited to do those as well. But yeah, right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, bye.